Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet for Baby. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this hat for adults using the Lily of the Valley crochet stitch number 132. We're going to work this in the round just like this sample that I showed you a couple days ago. This one here is a reversible stitch. That's what it looks like from the back. It's very easy to make. In another tutorial, I'm going to make a smaller hat for my son, and I'm going to make it only in one color. As we work this hat, I also tell you what you need to do if you only want to make it in one color. Okay, so here it is. This is what it looks like from the top. You can add a pom-pom. I think I'm not going to put one on mine, so there it is. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started, and thank you for watching. Okay, to begin, I'm using a 6mm crochet hook, and I'll be using number 5 yarn. For those of you who ask, I'll be using Lion brand Wool Ease. This one here is a bulky number 5, and this one is in the color Gray Marble. Okay, so to begin, I have 72 chains. This chain measures 56 centimeters, which is about 22 inches. And the first thing that we need to do is we need to join here to the first chain, but you need to make sure that your chain is not twisted when you do this. So once you're sure that your chain is not twisted, you're just going to go through that first stitch, pull up a loop, and make a slip stitch. And now we're joined. Okay, and here's my chain. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, and into this next chain, or this first chain that's here, we're going to make a half double crochet. To make a half double crochet, you yarn over, insert your hook into this chain, pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on the hook, close. Again, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, 3 loops, close. Again, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, 3 loops, and close. This is all we're going to do for this first row, so continue like this, just making 1 half double crochet for each chain that we have here all around. I will meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this first row. I have a total of 70 half double crochet, not including this first chain that we have here at the beginning. So now to finish this row, all we're going to do is just join here to the beginning where we have this chain with a slip stitch. And here's our first row. Now for the second row, we're going to chain 2, and what we're going to do next is we're going to flip this like this, and we're going to insert our hook through this hole that's here, bring a loop, and make a slip stitch. Okay, and that's all we need to do. So now we're going to chain 1, and this first half double crochet that we have here, we're going to make into a front post half double crochet. The next one is going to be a back post half double crochet, the next one a front post, the next one a back post. That's how we're going to alternate for this second row. So yarn over, insert your hook through one side, come out the other, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, close. Here's my first front post half double crochet. The next one is going to be a back post half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook through the back, come around through one side, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, close. Okay, so again, this next one is going to be a front post half double crochet, the next one a back post half double crochet. Okay, so this is all we're going to do, so alternate between making a front post half double crochet and a back post half double crochet all around. I will meet you here at the end to show you how we're going to complete this second row and then start on our third row. Okay, I'm here at the end of this second row, so to complete this row, we're going to join here to the beginning where I have this chain and make a slip stitch. And here's our second row. Now we're going to do one more row just like we did the second row. So now we're going to chain 1 And this first half double crochet is a front post half double crochet, so we're going to make a front post half double crochet. The next one is a back post half double crochet, so we're going to make a back post half double crochet. Next one, a front post half double crochet. Next one, a back post half double crochet. This is all you're going to do for this third row, so continue like this all around. I will meet you here at the end to show you how we're going to complete this third row and then start on our fourth row. Okay, I'm here at the end of this third row. I'm just going to join here to the beginning with a slip stitch, and here's our third row. Now this is about 1.25 inches. This is going to be our brim. If you want to do one more row, just do it in the exact way we just did the third row. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start working on our stitch pattern, and the stitch that we're going to use is the Lily of the Valley crochet stitch. This is stitch number 132. I will leave the link up here. The one that I showed you in the tutorial is done in rows. This one here is going to be done in the round. This is what we're going to do our hat with. Okay, so here what we're going to do now is we're going to chain 3, and inside this same space where I just did my slip stitch, I'm going to make 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Now I'm going to skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and into the fourth I'm going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, and into the fourth stitch we're going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Again, skip 1, 2, 3, and into the fourth stitch, one more fan of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. This is all you're going to do for this fourth row, so continue around just like this. At the end you will be left with 2 stitches, so I will meet you here to show you how we're going to complete this fourth row and then start on our fifth row. Okay, I'm here at the end of this fourth row. I have 1 stitch left here. If you have more than one, it's okay, it's not a problem. All you're going to do here is join with a slip stitch to these 3 chains that we have at the beginning, just like this. And one thing here, I'm going to switch colors, so if you're not changing color, all you have to do is just chain 3 and go into this first space and make a double crochet, and then I'll show you what you need to do next as soon as I change colors here, because it's the same thing we're going to do regardless of what color you have. And I have a total of 18 shell stitches. So here what you need to do if you're going to change colors, just like I'm doing, you're going to go into this space here, which is the chain 3 space, and you're going to put these 2 colors together, because what we're going to do is we're going to close our slip stitch with these 2 colors, so the new color and the gray color, just like this. And then you're going to drop your gray color, and with the new color you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now here you're going to go into this first space and you're going to make a double crochet, and into the stitches below down here we have these 3 stitches. Into the second stitch you're going to go in, pull up a loop, and make this long double crochet like this. Then your next double crochet, which is your third double crochet, you're going to go into the same space you did your first double crochet, and here's our first pattern stitch. Okay, so for the next one you're going to go into the next space, make a double crochet, and then make a long double crochet on the second stitch of this row here below, and make your long double crochet, and then your third double crochet is going to go into the same space you did your first double crochet. Okay, so one more time. you're going to make 1 double crochet into the next space, your long double crochet, which is your second double crochet, into the second stitch down here, and make your long double crochet, and then your third double crochet is going to go into the same space you did your first double crochet. And that's how you work this stitch. So continue like this all around. I will meet you here right before we finish to show you how we're going to complete this 4th row and then start on our 5th row. Okay, so I'm here at the end of this 5th row. So far I have 17 pattern stitches, so 17 of these stitches here. So I need to make one more because I told you we always have to finish with 18. So to finish this last one, remember your pattern stitch consists of a double crochet, your second double crochet, which is this long double crochet, and your third double crochet, which is the same as the first one. So here into this last space, we're going to make your first double crochet, then we're going to make our second double crochet, which is this long double crochet. So we're going to go into the row below and make your long double crochet, and then to finish you would normally make your third double crochet into the same space you did your first double crochet. But in this case, to finish this row, when you start each row with 3 chains, these 3 chains already count as your third double crochet of your pattern stitch. So all you're going to do is you're going to go into this space and join with a slip stitch. That's how you're going to join your row if you're not changing colors. But if you're changing color, just like I am, you're going to close this last stitch with both colors. So I'm going to go into this space and make a slip stitch, making sure that I grab both colors and then close my last stitch like this. Okay, so you're going to make sure you do this for every row where you're switching colors. So now I'm going to drop my purple color and grab my gray, and with the gray color here I'm going to chain 3. Now this 6th row, what we're going to do is into this first space we're going to make our second double crochet, because these 3 chains already count as 1 double crochet. So it's basically your first double crochet of your pattern stitch. So we have 3 chains, so into this space we're going to go in and make our second double crochet, which is this long double crochet. So you're going to go into the row below and go into the middle stitch, go in and make your long double crochet, and then your third double crochet is going to go into this space. And this is how you're going to begin this 6th row. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the next space, make a double crochet, and then make a long double crochet, which is your second double crochet, by going into the row below. So into the middle double crochet, make your long double crochet, and then your third double crochet into the same space as your first double crochet. Again, double crochet, a long double crochet, so go into the row below, into the middle stitch and make your long double crochet, and then your third double crochet into the same space as your first double crochet. This is all you're going to do for this 6th row, so continue like this. I will meet you here at the end to show you how we're going to complete the 6th row and then start on our 7th row. Okay, I'm here at the end of this 6th row, so to finish this row I have a total of 18 pattern stitches, just like I told you we need to have for every row. So now to finish this row, if you're not changing colors, all you're going to do is just join here to the beginning where we have these 3 chains with a slip stitch, just like this, and then you're going to chain 3 like this, and then go into this next space and make your first double crochet of your pattern stitch. But if you're changing colors like I am, this is what you need to do. To finish, make sure you grab both colors, go into this chain 3 space and close your slip stitch with both colors, just like this. Okay, and then now drop your gray color in this case, and then with the new color, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go into this first space and make our first double crochet of our pattern stitch. Then our second double crochet of our pattern stitch is this long double crochet. So into the previous row, we're going to go into the middle stitch, which is actually the long double crochet, and then make another long double crochet. And then your third double crochet will go into the same space as your first double crochet. And this is how you begin this 7th row. From here on, you're going to repeat rows 6 and 7. And remember, from here on, you're just going to go into each one of these spaces, make a double crochet, a long double crochet into the row below, and a double crochet into the same space as your first double crochet. And then here you just continue into the next space, make a double crochet, and then a long double crochet into the row below, and a double crochet. Okay, so continue like this all around. I will meet you here once again to show you quickly how you're going to finish this row and then start on your 8th row. Okay, I'm here at the end of this 7th row. So to finish here, I just need to work one more pattern stitch. So make a double crochet, and then your second double crochet is your long double crochet. So go into the previous row and make a double crochet. And now here, remember that these 3 chains is your last double crochet of our pattern stitch. So basically this double crochet. So if you're not changing color, you're just going to go into this space and make or join here to the beginning with a slip stitch. And this is how you finish this row. But since I'm changing color, so to finish here, I'm also going to make a slip stitch, but I'm going to grab both colors and close my slip stitch with both colors. Okay, just like this. So now I'm going to drop my purple, and with the gray color I'm going to chain 3. This 3 chain here now is your first double crochet. So now we're going to make our second double crochet of our pattern stitch. So we're going to go into the row below and make our long double crochet, and then our third double crochet is going to go into this space. So that's how you begin this 8th row. You're going to repeat rows 6 and 7 until you have approximately 14 rows. I'm not exactly sure how many rows I'm going to do because this is the first time that I'm making this hat. So if it's more or if it's less, I will meet you at the end of this row to show you how we're going to finish our hat. And remember, to continue, you're just going to make a double crochet, and then a long double crochet, and a regular double crochet into the same space you made your first double crochet. And to finish this row, you're just going to join here to the beginning with a slip stitch. Okay, chain 3, and then make your first pattern stitch into this space here. Okay, but all you have to do is just repeat the same thing we did on rows 6 and 7. So I will meet you at the end of this row to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of the 14th row. I did a total of 14 rows. Okay, so it's measuring from here to here. It measures 8 inches, which is about 20 centimeters. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start shaping the top of the hat. So what we're going to do is I joined here with this gray color to start a new row. So into this first double crochet, remember our stitch has 3 double crochets. So into the first double crochet, I'm going to make a single crochet. Into the second double crochet, I'm going to make a single crochet. And then now here, this is what you're going to repeat. Into the third double crochet on this side, and into the first double crochet on this side, we're going to work a stitch reduction. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, insert your hook into the next stitch, which is the first one on this side, pull up a loop, we have 3 loops, close. Okay, and then again into the next double crochet, you're going to make a single crochet, and then now again a stitch reduction. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, insert your hook into the next, pull up a loop, 3 loops, close. Okay, so into the next, make a single crochet, and into the next 2, make a stitch reduction. This is all you're going to do all around, so continue like this. I will meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I did my last stitch reduction, so I just have these 2 stitches left. So into this first one, I'm going to make a single crochet, and into this last one and into the first single crochet of our row, I'm going to go in, pull up a loop, go into the first single crochet, pull up a loop, 3 loops, close. And now here I'm just going to continue with the same sequence. So into the next, make a single crochet, into the next 2, work a stitch reduction, into the next, make a single crochet, a stitch reduction into the next 2, and so on. So continue like this. I will meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. I have these 3 stitches left, so I'm going to go in and make a single crochet, and into the next 2, make a stitch reduction. Okay, and then now here to finish this row, all I'm going to do is just join here to the beginning and make a slip stitch, just like this. Okay, but now here I'm just going to pull this loop, and then I'm going to tie it like this. I've already cut my yarn, and I'm just going to now pass this through this needle, and I'm going to weave this yarn around this part here. So I'm going to do every other stitch. So I'm going to skip this one and then into the next, go in, skip this one and into the next, go in, and I'm going to do this all around. Okay, I'm done here. All I'm going to do now is just pull this string and then close the top. And there it is. Okay, so now here you're going to choose which side. This here is going to be the back side for me, and this is going to be the front. It's a reversible stitch, so it's up to you. So make sure you close this up here, and with this loop, I'm just going to tie like this. Okay, right there. And then I'm just going to cut my yarn and weave my ends. So let me turn it over. There it is. That's what the top looks like. You can add a pom-pom, or you can also continue making more rows to make it more like a slouchy hat. So here's my hat. That's what it looks like. There it is. This is what it looks like in 2 colors. I'm going to do another one, and I'm not going to do it in 2 colors. I'm just going to do it in 1 solid color, so that at the end it looks like this, just like the sample that I showed you, like this. I think it looks prettier in 1 color. I ran out of the gray color. I had started making it and I had finished it, but I didn't have any more yarn, so, and I couldn't find the exact same one, so I decided to use 2 colors here. So this is what my hat looks like. It still looks nice. So this has been today's tutorial. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.